Mic check.
2 1 2.
Mic check.
2 1 2. Let's put you back with 1 and 2. It ain't none of us. Number 2. What?
Just to be clear, is Bobby here? I am the lead.
Bobby and Whitney, you feel me?
Hey, yeah.
So we back with another one. Back with another gun. Back with another scratch. Back with another cat.
You really better be on this music today, man. I'm wondering if I want to drop a song.
I don't do nothing with my voice.
At least me. Shit. You gonna be produced. I might drop some music here. We don't know. We'll see.
You just sing to these bitches. Sing to these beautiful women of the world.
I mean, how I'm feeling right now? Not this week, but we can sing maybe next week.
Said hello, it's me.
I've been wondering. I was here with the fucking ad-libs and background vocals. What's poppin', gang? It's your boy Pastor JB here, also known as King JB, also known as J Billy, oh God, also known as Nikki Lewinsky, Nikki the Ninja. No, I'm just anyway, reference to the first episode. Haters, people don't even watch my content. But anyway, as I was saying, what's poppin', gang? It's your boy Pastor JB here, and we are here today with another episode. And on my front, pause. That didn't mean something. Nigga, fuck you.
Nigga makes me.
You're coming to my heart and my room. You're coming to my heart.
I know where your mama lives.
In jail.
Yeah,
in jail.
I'm the CEO.
Of course, rat. Anyway, so as I was saying, into the front of me, I have one of my kiddos, my little churn. Introduce yourself.
It's the boy. RBJ, we back with another one. Back with another gun. Back with another strap. Same we here with another round of fight night round. Same
How that sound? Oh shit. Alright, no copyright.
You knocked the Migos. Calm down, bro.
But I'm about to make a track like Migos, alright? Reference track. I'm just saying.
Where's the individuality?
That's what we're talking about, right? Boom. Right. Great segue into today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about self-identity. Well, a little bit right here. A little bit about self-identity and lack of individuality. And I can't really speak too much for
Other folk.
Exactly. But I can only speak from what I see, from the generation,
from my point of view,
other people and shit like that. Exactly.
So
for starters, I mean, what do
you know what she said? My life.
I'm definitely gonna sample that. Boom. So, a lot of people would think, well, I hope you don't think. I hope you get exactly what I said when I said it. But what do I mean when I say lack of individuality for this generation? I just feel like it's a lot of carbon copies of people. I feel like it's like 5 to 7 prototypes of a person as far as a look, maybe an aesthetic, a personality, a moral. And just a whole lot of things, you know what I mean? I just feel like a lot of people are the same, and it's weird, kind of, sort of. I mean, I understand packs of the world, a lot of people are gonna be alike, but I don't know. I just feel like it's getting boring. Or I'm not gonna say life is getting boring, but for me, I'm an art person, as you know, so it's like artistically speaking, I'm bored with people. At least out here in Delaware.
You gotta create your own art then, nigga.
Oh, I do. That's what I do me.
I feel you.
I'm not talking about me.
I know we're not talking about you, but I'm just saying in general. Like, if people feel that way, you feel me?
It's standing in, right?
Instead of staying in it and being in this gray area, you know, pick up your paintbrush, pick a color, start painting some, Do your own thing. Take your own lane. You don't gotta do what everybody else do. You feel me?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then you don't understand.
You don't gotta be Mike Jones Jr. times 4. So,
The Amigos. Anyway, the Three Musketeers. Nah, but yeah, no, you definitely. I feel like a lot of people just lack individuality, and maybe this is just me. Maybe they're just not as expressive with their personality, artistic side. So I could be reaching, but I just feel like after a while,
maybe some
it's
people
like
just
why?
cool with who they are. You feel me?
You mean some people just cool with being somebody else? So when you're cool with just being who you are, your individuality would show.
I guess you could say that.
You know, I feel like everybody's different in their own way. But I mean, some people like it. Aesthetic is aesthetic. So I mean, definitely be who you want to be. It's like, don't try to be somebody else. Maybe this is just me overthinking people, and which I don't really do because I don't really like people that much. But I'm an observant person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just what it is in my brain. It's what God gave me to do. I gotta read people. I'm an energy reader. So, but. And I was like, I understand, especially nowadays, and just me experiencing life once again. I understand that people and us, shall I say, our generation, because we're young, being 23 and in their early 20s and stuff like that. A lot of people, this is the time where you really find yourself. So I know it's kind of hard to really know who you are. And this is not for everybody, but just for people that not really in touch with themselves. I feel like, you kind of get a pass because it's like, okay. It's like you kind of figuring out life. Life is you're experiencing life. Life be life, and you never know which way it's gonna really take you. So I understand that aspect of it, but I'm starting to see like, motherfuckers. And once again, be who you are. I'm just complaining. But it's like people that's like twice the generation. I feel like kind of sort of maybe just on social media, just from what I'm seeing. Because even in real life, depending on where you are, it's like people are like competing with generations before them.
It seems like people just competing with everybody.
Yeah.
Surely you should just be competing with yourself.
Yeah.
People don't see that. They be trying out here, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Exactly.
They
seem like it's a rat race. Exactly.
Like they shitting on somebody. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm doing better than you or something like that.
And there's nothing wrong with taking pride in what you got. It's just how you treat others when you get it, you know?
Like, that humble shit cool, you feel me? But, like, if you got your shit, you talk your shit, you feel me? If you feel
115% talk your shit. No, because you earned
this shit.
to talk your shit. Yeah. People can't too much take offense because I do still feel like people are very sensitive nowadays.
But people's sensitivity, yeah.
And that's what I'm really about to be on. I mean, although, you know, I'm always trying to be courteous. Not all the time because that can be rude, but
because folks want you to dim your light for them.
And ain't nobody doing that.
Why do I need to make you feel comfortable in your own skin when I feel comfortable in mine?
It's like, it's not my problem that you're intimidated by whatever I got going on. It's like, you shouldn't be worrying about what I got going on. Yes, congratulate me.
Well, I'm saying something wrong. You gotta do correct me, but if, like, come at me the right way and correct me. But you gonna
a lot of people don't want to do that.
If I'm just talking my shit, that is facts, that is proof, that got proof behind it, bro. Don't come, you feel me, fuck my day up because
but you know what though? I seen a quote somewhere and I forgot what it said because, you know, I be forgetting shit. But it's something to the effect of, it's like when you around people and you just like talking about everyday life or your goals or something like that and they see it as bragging, especially when that's not your intention, it's like you need to change the people who you're around because they obviously don't have the same mindset as you. So it's like how we talk about shit and how we talk about our goals and where we want to go and what we want to get and what we do have and everything else. Oh no, exactly. It's like, nah, that's my brother. B, we is room for everybody. And then C, we all have our respective lanes.
See, like some niggas like, we started your podcast. Some niggas be like, oh fuck that nigga, you really started a podcast. I can do that. I can do better.
Oh, some niggas have.
But like, I feel you.
And I mean, you know me, I compete with myself.
See, for me,
you can't compete where you can't compare. Like, I don't worry about it.
I'm like, I'm done. He's putting time in doing something that he actually passionate about to try to, you know, make something work for himself. It's like, damn, let me figure out what I can do for myself. You feel me? Give me some inspiration. It's like you inspired me to do something more. You know, that you know, it may not be the same thing as you doing. You feel me? But it's like, that's inspiration. It's not like I'm following you like, oh, I'm gonna go start a podcast too and just jump on the same thing he doing.
No,
like,
you're just gonna jump on.
If that was my track
to
do something like that, then like if I was like, okay, I feel like, you feel me, that might be a way to go, cool. But I know that's not me. Like, you feel me? I'll come on this joint, talk my talk, wrap up with you feel me? But it's like, outside of that, I got other stuff that I like, that I make, you feel me, want to step into and do something with and try to figure out like.
And the crazy thing is, it's all love, all around, all love and all support.
No cap.
And I mean, everybody of course can't be like that because you can't expect you from everybody.
Word.
But it's just like sometimes, well, you know me, I remove myself real quick. So, I mean, you can't be around too many motherfuckers.
I want on the same level as me, like, you feel me? In my head, it's like
facts. And if we're not, we can get there.
I want the same. I want the people that's around me on the same thing. For not saying that they got to, but I'm like, you feel me? Why would I?
You at least got
not saying why would I
mindset.
want you around on the a lower level than me, like, because everybody is in their own part of life. You feel me?
Never you always want to have somebody you can learn from too,
because it's like everybody had their own situation. You feel me? So it's like, I know I had my situations. I had my good days and I had my bad days. You feel me? And I'm never gonna shit on nobody for having bad days.
Right. The bad days come regardless.
Like, if I'm ever in the power to like place people in the right positions to be like however I want to move, like if I want to, travel and do all these different things, obviously the people that's going to be around me, I want them on the same tip.
Right.
Why would I want them to be like, oh, I'm traveling and y'all can't, and boom, boom, boom. Like, what the fuck? I'm going to be lonely as hell in life.
And then you're just going to be sitting there, and I feel like life, especially because life can be so grand. Now, granted, definitely have your small circle, because that's me. I just love my small circle. The very small circle that I have. But it's like still experiencing life with people and being able to share life and like really just have life experiences and moments in time that you really can look back and be like, wow, we did that together. You know what I mean? That shit is priceless. And that's why I'm big on who I have around me, because not everybody is on the same wavelength. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, for myself, especially me being an empath, you definitely got to commend the people who are, because the people who are, I mean, you just got to stick it out. You know what I mean? But you got to reciprocate, of course. But that's all in like support.
Everybody don't got to think inside the same box.
Not at all. It'd be so boring once again if everybody did think in the same box. Exactly. I just really feel like when you have a good village, I feel like everybody can go way further than anybody expected or imagined. If everybody has the same goal of we all want to make it, we all want to get somewhere, and we all want to do us, we all want to support each other. So it's just like, but that comes with life, because once again, sometimes you have. Think of life as a tree, so sometimes you got branches, sometimes you got twigs, sometimes you got leaves, sometimes you got roots. So
I feel like people be scared to be themselves. I feel like they focus on others' perceptions of themselves than their own.
They definitely live for other people.
I see that with a lot of people that I be around. It's like they focus on what other people think instead of what they think. You feel me? If you feel like it's good for you, then it's good for you. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing that they wouldn't do, so it's like you just gotta 15%. You just gotta.
And Jay-Z also, Jay-Z also said it best too. He said, having a fucking quote. He was like, you can't listen to people because people would project their fears on you and give you self-doubt and everything else like that, and so that disparaged you from going out and really living your fullest life and your fullest dreams, because you too busy having everybody else's fears, and sometimes they're not even your own. So it's just surroundings, or you just gotta just build up the courage. But once again, that just goes into really having a good village around you. You know what I mean? Now going back into this and a lack of individuality and self-identity thing, it's really niggas out here, and this is what kind of clicked in my brain to really want to kind of do this topic. But there's really people out here, I feel like, that just be dick eating, and there's nothing wrong with. I ain't even really gonna say there's nothing wrong with riding a wave, because sometimes it gets boring after a while. Yeah, jump on a wave real quick and then hop off, or really just do you, whatever, I guess. But for me, it's like, I feel like people just really, and a lot of people, especially more now than ever with social media and everything else like that, everybody wants to be on trend or with the trend. And, I mean, if we really want to get deep in that goes into like fashion and everything else like that, and that goes into history and everything else like that. But we're just talking about surface real quick. I just feel like people get stuck up on what's hot so much they forget who they are or what their personality really could bring or what the artistic flow can have. Not everybody is an artist, not everybody has artistic flow. Not everybody wants to tap into that side of life. You know, sometimes people just like to be regular. And I mean, that's okay. If you want to be regular, you can be regular. But my brain doesn't allow me to be regular. I have to be artistically weird sometimes, artistically provocative.
5, 4, 3,
you know what I mean?
2.
So, just me complaining once again. There's nothing wrong with being weird, or as SpongeBob would say, normal. But for my art ragers out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. For my people that really like get it, and people that really just like be in their own lane, you see so many people out here just digging you off of what's hot at the moment. And that's why shit switches so much. It's because people's attention span is just trash. But then that goes into the media, and that goes into the government, that goes into the, we're not even going to go into all of that because this is not that episode for that. But I am going to, thinking about making another podcast platform, or maybe just my conspiracies in life, because, you know, I've been fucking studying forever. And that's just because I like to solve crimes and solve mysteries and like fucking Law and Order. I really should get into being a lawyer. Maybe later in life, though. I'm trying to do my own shit now. You want this?
No, I'm chilling.
So how do you feel, to put this to bed, about lack of individuality? Like at the moment, and then especially with this generation, and even older generations competing with the younger generations. And I feel like, now I understand people change in life, not to go into another rant. People do change in life. If you're not changing in life, you're not really growing in life. You're not really doing something. But I feel like you should be on another path, especially when you're older. And not saying you have to be like geriatric. Definitely not saying that. Never want to even have people feel that way. But just saying to look at it as competition for somebody that can be on your titty is weird. I went through that at Gabe's. I had a manager, a hating ass bitch that started, or should I say hating ass bitch nigga that started in the back room when we all started together before that shit even opened. I always knew he's a fucking hater, but you know me, I don't really give a fuck about people like that. So I mean, you gotta hate, suck a dick. Times and times, you know, I was there for years and years, blase, blah, 1, 2, 1, 2. He was a hating ass nigga. He was always a hating ass nigga. I think he's mad because I was doing more than him, or we was either in the same position, and you're like 30 years older. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with you doing what you're doing. I'm not judging you. But leave me the fuck alone. Don't be mad at me because you're a bum ass bitch. But back out my rant, because fuck them. Lack of individuality. How do you feel about it?
I feel like it's a growth area for people. I feel like once, because a lot of people don't even know that they be following.
It's true. It's subconscious.
It's just so much of what they see on them every day. Like,
it's programmed in their mind.
Like the social media shit is like, you can see a person every time you open your phone. People on their phone most of their day. Mm-hmm. So it's like they gonna become what they see. So it's like at some point, it's sort of kind of is their individuality because it's all they see, but they are following somebody else and they don't even know. So it's like they got so comfortable with doing it. Mm-hmm. Once they step out of that, it's like they gotta find themselves all over again because this is all they knew.
115%. That's why I feel like people really should, get in touch with their self and really just dig deep and trying to find who you are, know who you are, so you can express yourself by yourself. You gotta grow.
Like, with whatever you're doing, like, you don't gotta decide on it. Like, yeah, it could be part of who you are. Like, you may like certain things because it may be something that you following that you may not like 100%.
Exactly.
It's like you can still take this remnant of whatever this is that you like.
Yeah, you can be inspired by it.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with being inspired.
Discard all the parts that you don't like about
Everything
it.
has been done before.
Because now it's you, becoming yourself. There's also other portions of yourself that you probably don't even know about that
you really should explore.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta dibble and dabble in certain stuff, not drugs. You feel me? Not hardcore drugs. You feel me? Because stay off of that.
Yeah.
Stay off them opioids and all of that.
Please stay away from the opioids. There's too much going on with that shit.
And all that. Yeah.
That shit is dead city, and no pun intended.
Don't be like that, man. I'm not judging nobody who do that, you feel me? Because everybody got their own situation.
Oh, no, 115%. There's no judgment, but I'm saying be safe with what you do and know what you're doing and know who you're getting it from. Because there's too much shit going on out here with motherfuckers not knowing what they're taking.
Facts. That's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, that's another subject for another day. But as far as that, that's really to wrap that up. I do feel like social media plays a large part in it because once again, everybody is the same. It's programmed in your mind because you keep seeing the same. Once again,
because you got to look at the whole platform within itself. It's a business. It's exactly a business. You feel me? You got consumers, the people who sign up for free, who just see everything,
and even deeper than that.
At any point in time.
Even deeper than that shit.
And then you got the people who make money from that. You got the people who own the accounts and all that. So it's like it's a whole agenda push, and you feel me? Like at some point, people gonna hop onto this way because that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. It's in the pocket. When you got something, when you own somebody,
they don't notice what's really going on.
When you own somebody's mind, you own somebody's pocket. You feel me? So it's like
you own everything. Honestly, at that point, because you really can. And this is why motherfuckers want to incorporate the AI and transhuman shit. But either way, another conversation for another day.
They want folks to be controlled. That's what it is. And the people who step outside of that,
so all of this, bro,
they get looked at differently because they not doing what the agenda is for everyone else.
Bro.
Like, now there's a lot more people who out here start, making their own agendas and like, fuck what this system say, fuck what's going on. I'm gonna do what I want to do, how I'm gonna do it. You feel me? And live my life the best way I know how. You feel me? And I fuck with that. No matter what you're doing, you getting your own way. You feel me? You being who you are. And not saying that doing certain things can't get you into certain places, which you feel me, they can. But it's like
150%. Yeah.
You feel me?
So I feel like just to get deep, just a little bit before we go. Sometimes, especially nowadays, growing up, and I don't want to be too deep because I'm not a doctor, but I do want to be a therapist one day. Just going, everybody knows the stories and seen documentaries and just know people that went through certain shit. I feel like people don't like themselves sometimes, especially a lot more people around our age, because I feel like once again we are the generation of technology, kind of sort of, when shit really started advancing. So we're kind of like growing with the shit and growing into the shit. With social media and everything else like that, I feel like a lot of people, because they feel like they can't be a certain way too, and this goes into like mental health and like depression and shit like that. I feel like sometimes they just hate themselves, and that's another reason why people can lack their own individuality, because they don't even want to be who they truly kind of sort of are ish. If y'all know what I'm talking about, tweet me and let me know. I want to have a true discussion about this and maybe do another episode going deeper into that, because that is something that just hit my brain too. You know what I mean? Because everybody goes through phases and changes in life, and everybody goes through periods of, insecurities and everything else like that. But that's one thing to explore. Yes. Did you want to add anything, buddy?
To that, I don't know, man. Just be you. Be free. Be who you are, man. Make the decisions that you want to make. Don't be so much.
Don't be a bitch ass knuckle.
Peer pressure into doing things that you really don't want to do, or following things that you don't want to follow. So then you're gonna become somebody that you don't want to become.
Facts.
And then once you find yourself down a path that you no longer want to be on, now you got to do all this work to get back to another side. You could have just made that first choice of not doing what you didn't want to do. You feel me?
115%. Follow your gut and follow your spirit.
You feel me? Fight for being for who you are. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely fight for what you believe in as well. Because if you don't, who will? And if you don't respect yourself, who will? So you need to definitely start with yourself.
You ain't gonna put the work in for you, man.
Exactly. But I mean,
work hard, stay safe, and do everything that you need to do.
Power Rangers unite!
And fuck these bitches, man. Sorry, no. Let me stop saying.
Fuck Trump, not understand. Anyway, so look. So, off the deep shit, how was your day, buddy?
How was your day?
It was alright. Time is in summertime. School's on vacation. Time is here. School's on. Playing down. So, before we go, I'm gonna talk a little bit about I don't even know anything.
We just told them we was going, and now we not going. We about to talk about something else totally on a whole nother episode.
No.
I mean, on the same episode.
Nah, just a slow close out.
You just want to talk on a mic, bro. For what?
First off, I just want to talk on the mic. I just.
If you like things in front of your face, man.
You like things.
That's why you be on Newcastle Ave, huh?
You know what?
With that white man in a white van.
Wow. You weren't saying shit.
His name Curtis, ain't it?
You weren't saying shit when they caught you sucking dick in the back of 4th Street McDonald's.
Stop playing with me, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
You was sucking dick for cheeseburgers.
Nigga, and you was choking on rocks for a fucking French fry. What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Good night. You slept with the manager of Honeygrow, which is a male, for a fucking piece of noodle.
You ate hot sauce off that nigga feet.
Whatever. Whatever. You know what? You said you wasn't going to tell anybody, and then I just... Nah, but this is your boy Pastor JB and my...
Co-defendant saying...
What do they call him? Lab rat. We're testing his brain out a little bit.
He was made in Dexter's laboratory. Dexter's laboratory.
Yeah, you're fucking test tube baby. It's fucking Johnny
All right,
Test.
bro.
Your sisters made you in a fucking just a little tube. They said sugar, spice, and everything not nice. These are the ingredients to make the bitch nigga of the century.
You was only born because you trapped the nigga. Say no, I'm joking.
You told my mom? Wow. Mom, you heard that? You heard what Jay said? Remember that when you see him. Remember what the fuck he said when you see him.
You definitely said something about my mom.
Getting jumped. That's because your mom is my baby.
Yeah, keep playing with me.
My baby. My baby. Yo, Luis, you need to really come and fix my bar because this shit is getting a little loose.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
Fix your own bar, nigga.
Security.
He over there raising his family, man.
Fuck you. So listen, this is your boy Pastor JB. And my
Hey, your boy.
you came in late as shit, nigga.
RBJ. I don't care.
Also
bro.
known as Uncle Rocky's new relation.
Yeah, stop playing with me. They call you R. Kelly.
Nigga, fuck you. Ooh. He said, if she want to get peed on, she could have moved. Boondocks is ridiculous.
Boondocks crazy as hell.
Yo, bro, they supposed to be getting a reboot. I'm interested to see how the fuck they're gonna do that. You know how offensive Boondocks? Well, I'm not offended by the shit, but you know how offensive Boondocks will be nowadays. Oh my god, they said what? Canceled on the first episode.
Or I heard you play the character Gangsta Delicious and the pet name Slickback.
Man, you are Uncle Ruckus, no relation. Not only do you look like him, but you sound like him.
No, Uncle Ruckus.
If y'all ever heard this nigga snore, he sound like a fucking lawnmower. But for the 19th time,
I'm Riley for real.
It's your boy
I got the
Pastor
braids
JB.
and everything. Stop playing with me.
It's your boy RB the J-Nator, and y'all know where to find us on the socials. We said it 15,000 times. Hashtag TTOT podcast. Use that everywhere. And we are out.
I believe it's like, don't listen to anyone. Everybody's scared. Everyone tells you how things worked out, but it worked out for you that way. And then a lot of people will try to put their fears on you. You can't do that. No, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So they just projecting. They're putting things that they don't believe that they can do on you. My uncle, he was telling me, like, my uncle said I'd never sell 1 million records. I sold 1 million records like 1 million times. So he was, I'm sure I'm his nephew. I don't think he meant any malice.
He wanted the best for you, but
he just was projecting his fears and things that, are you crazy? How are you going to do that? How? I'm sure there's things I do now that he can't believe that I was able to accomplish. But he couldn't even see it at the time. So he was just projecting, putting his fears on me. So the whole thing is just, and always believe you're great even before anybody else believes it.